I'm gonna put my arms on. I looked up, guys. By the way, how y'all doing? I looked up, man, and found a SMC battery 6-cell that will actually fit perfect. Yeah, fit perfect, man. 6S, and it's this baby right here. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. I take a little bit of modification. I'm gonna take and grind that rib down right there. She gonna fit perfect. Yeah, it's gonna fit in there. Perfect size. Now, if I had the carbon fiber center support, wouldn't have to do that because it would slide in. Because on the carbon fiber one, of course, you guys know this is not there. It's lower, but it goes straight on back. It's on back to by your spur, actually. So yeah, it would fit perfectly. So I'm really debating, because I got one of those coming. I think I'm getting ready to just go on and get me a carbon fiber. I said I was gonna put the carbon fiber chassis on this one, but I think I'm just gonna get me another car, get another roller. But I do have this center support coming, a carbon fiber one. So I'm just debating now whether to knock this rib down with my Dremel or just wait. So I'll figure it out by the time I get through. By the time I get through with this, I guess. Then I've been reviewing my data on my pad. Somebody said, man, it's totally different. You need to get you the Castle Link. So hey, bam, there it is, the Castle Link. Thank you very much. And the Z batteries, man, the verdict is still out on these, guys. I don't know for sure yet. Yeah, they draw down, they drop. Voltage drop a little bit more than the SMC, my SMC pack. Although this is a higher MAH. And then I was wrong also on the series deal. Like I say, guys, I'm learning, man. I was thinking I had 84 because these are 42 MAH. That's wrong. When you're going with series, you only up in your voltage. You up in your voltage, not your MAH. When you go with, when you wire in parallel, then you up in your MAH and your voltage staying the same. I'm learning. I think I put that down in the notes on that video that I was doing the soldering, you know, doing the battery. So now I know. Now I know. So I'm like, okay, I'm lacking a lot of power because that's what I've been thinking. So at the end of the day, although these SMCs are pretty doggone good, I'm thinking I got 72, but I only got 36. That's nowhere near what you need, man, to push that, push any really a good ESC. Yeah, you need at least 5,000. 5,000 is good. So, but these SMCs are so good that it's been pushing it anyway, and it actually on my runs, man, with the Mamba X8S, man, it drops very little. Yeah, it drops very little. My voltage do never drop below 20. Yep, and that's from a full charge, 25.2, 25.4. Yeah, it drops to about 20 on a full press. It drops. Not that I had many of them, because I can't never get a full trigger. But 1.8, 1.7, man, it dropped what? 20, dropped down to about 22 and some change. Yep. And that's not bad at all. But anyway, I'm gonna put this SQ8 on here. Yeah. Yeah, I looked up and found this, man. I'm learning. I just tore my label. Then, yep, I'm learning. And the way I do these batteries, partner, man, you really don't want to take but one wire loose at a time. It's not necessary to take them both loose. You broaden your chances of them touching together, because you can damage your battery, man. Yeah, got to be careful with these batteries. I've learned a lot of stuff by heart, man, and it cost me. But hey, it's a very good learning. Yeah. Got a hard pack, which that's what this is. Got one of these before, and I'm gonna have to check, because I don't know if I could take this off or not. But I got a hard pack one time, because I've taken them off several batteries. But one I took off, and man, that, like, because you got another thick coat of stuff around your actual batteries on most. But I did it before, and I had to put my hard case back on. I'm like, oh no, man, you can actually see the battery. I don't know what battery it was, but you can actually see it. And I was taking one loose one time with a razor, man, and I messed around and punctured the battery. I mean, I barely touched it, and it said, whoosh. Yeah. And believe me, when you puncture the battery, man, you might as well throw it away, because you done killed that cell. And you're going to smell it. And believe me, you're going to know the smell. You're going to know the smell. It's very distinctive, man. And it stinks. Yeah, you're going to know the smell. When you smell it, you might as well throw that battery away, because that's a wrap. That cell going to die. It's going to die. Believe me. Yeah, if you, no, I'm getting ready to say you might get one more run out of it. No, it's not even safe to do that. Yeah, that cell going to drop, man. It's a wrap for it. Yeah. Once you puncture it. Yeah, that is a wrap. SQ8, man, these things were so aggravating at first, man, to me, because they so doggone hard. They're good, but they so doggone hard to pull apart. I'm like, man, these things shouldn't be that hard. Yeah, I want it real snug, but you know what it is, man? You know how I fix that problem? Because they were so hard to pull apart, that, man, I'm almost pulling the wires. I be thinking I'm pulling my wires out my ESC, pulling it apart, man. You know what I did? What I do? I take and squeeze them down. Squeeze them. Squeeze them down. My bad, y'all. I be thinking I'm in the camera. Oh, I got my headgear coming. Believe me, I know it keeps saying it, but it's coming. Just figured out what I needed. Squeeze them together. Try to get it so you guys can see. Squeeze them together right there. Squeeze you one or two of them. You don't even have to squeeze them all, and you don't want to squeeze them too much, because you don't want it loose. You want it snug. But it's a certain type that it don't have to be. Yeah, and all of them's a little different, man. But I've had a couple of them, man, where I've literally had to fight with it to get it loose. I'm like, hell no, it shouldn't be like that, man. But that's how to loosen them up, though, partners. Doing these, one of the things I used to always do, like now, got my wire, although I'm tinning it. Can't forget to put these on. When I first started soldering, man, I'd be struggling to get some soldered, man, and finally get it, and I'd be done forgot to put my cap or something on. I'm like, wow. Gotta make sure. I don't want y'all to think I'm talking to you like you're dumb now, but man, make sure you got your positive on the positive side. Yep. Cause that's gonna be an unforgiving mistake, man. Your ESC gonna be gone on you. I'm hoping you guys can see what I'm doing, man. Hope I got it right. Yeah. But yeah, these things are good. Yeah. Another thing I kept doing, I know I repeat some stuff, man, but just want to make sure everybody get it. I used to have problems sliding that cap back on once I got through soldering. Can't touch none of that plastic, man. You melt that plastic, hit that plastic with your gun, you messing up. Or if you get solder outside of the gold piece, you messing up. Yep, because it fits tight and it goes into a little slot, it does. So if you hit that plastic, you're gonna melt a little piece in the track. And then it's gonna be real hard to get in. Yeah, but as long as you don't do that, man, and get none of that, get none of your solder outside of that metal piece, man, you're good. And you don't hit that that plastic with solder, you're good. Yeah, you're good, because they're gonna slide right up on there like gravy. Perfectly. These some good things. Yeah, these some good connectors. They are. I normally heat that again, but I'm gonna forego that this time. And I know my gun temp might be off or something, you know. I don't know. I taught myself, man. I had to figure it out. Yep. Like I was saying before, once I found something that worked, that's what I went with. I might have it a little too hot. I couldn't even figure out how to put this gun on Fahrenheit. It's on Celsius, so you know. But I just had to figure out the equivalent in Fahrenheit. I got it on 365 Celsius. I think that's a little hot, but it's okay. It works. It works for me. Yeah, I got that one. But yeah, another thing you could do, guys, that'll help you, man. Make sure you don't touch them together. I mean, it's not like it's just gonna blow your battery up if you do touch them together. It don't click, but it's gonna knock a chunk. It's a lot of fire in these batteries. Even when you get them new, it's still a lot of fire. It ain't something you want to do. Take your little piece of tape, put around that till you get through, so it won't hit. That's to be on the safe side. That's what I do. Now I ain't got to worry about it hitting. Yeah, it'll knock a chunk. It'll knock a chunk out of it, man. Yeah, it's a lot of fire in these batteries, man. Yeah, even at storage. I cut a little extra wire on these. I cut it a little long because these QS8s, SQ8s, whatever you call them, they got a real big deep pocket, man. Yeah. And really on a lot of batteries, man, they little cable, little ends, they look lost inside of there, man, because they so huge. Yeah, they look lost. Yeah, they got some deep pockets, but they good though, man. Yeah, they're pretty doggone good. These little arms, man, they really come in handy for real. It took me some time to get used to them, but I kind of like them now. They help. Well, see what I'm saying? That's why it's best. It's best. See, I almost did it then. That's why it's best to go ahead and slip these on. Yeah, go ahead and put both of them on, man, when you first get started, before you get clamped down, because, yeah, I was just getting ready to mess up then. I'm learning, man, I'm learning. Yeah, ain't nobody taught me nothing, so trial and error, man. A lot of stuff I had to find out the hard way, and it's costly. It could be costly, so if I could help tell somebody something, man, I don't have no problem with it. Share something with y'all. Yep, because folks sure don't be wanting to share nothing, man. Gotta make sure your solder shine. Yeah. Your solder, when you get through, if your solder ain't shining, man, you got a cold solder, and that ain't good. Yeah, you want it to shine. You want it to shine like silver. good on there. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I looked up and found this battery, but that's what it needs to look like, man. You don't have to go way up in there with a whole lot of solder, because these are some deep pockets, but that's what it should look like. Yeah, that's plenty good. Ooh, that thing hot. Blow it off here, it'd be hot, but they snap right in there real easy, man. Long as you don't burn none of that plastic or have no solder outside of your goal, you good, man. But anyway, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do right here, guys. Whether I want to trim, whether I want to knock this rib down, or wait. I need to check my mailbox actually, because my brace might be in the mail. Yeah. So I don't know whether I want to knock that down, because that's the only way my battery gonna fit. Yeah, and if I had that brace, like I say, the carbon fiber brace, it would fit in there perfectly. Yeah. It's not easy finding batteries that would fit on this one, this AK, that's not the carbon fiber version. Because you know, the carbon fiber version, your chassis is flat. You don't have all these ribs. These ribs kick your battery up like a 1/4 inch or so or more. So it shortens your range of batteries, man. Yeah. So like I said, I looked up and found this one. They just got them in at my local hobby store. So shout out to the RC Hobbies, man. They the shit. So, but anyway, guys, that's gonna be a wrap on that. It's gonna be a wrap. Yep. Y'all have a great day, man. Peace out.